Good evening. Now this we'll have to confirm later. This app is being used by the person that's harassing me and causing all these problems for me to kind of, like mess it up and complain about the stuff and all that, so you can clip things, and that's what he's doing it for. So, I don't know. I can't confirm if the thumbnail was correct. I uploaded a thumbnail that was representative of what you're seeing on your face right now. If not, what it probably did was it probably loaded the incorrect thumbnail that was in there. It may have loaded it, like I said, if it didn't accept the thumbnail like it sort of indicated, it may have loaded a thumbnail that was incorrect, that was in there from before. So don't be surprised if there's an incorrect thumbnail on the stream now, because YouTube is fucking garbage as normal and can't do really almost anything right. But yeah, that's a pretty normal thing that seems to happen with this app that causes problems. Is essentially we have a thumbnail that we set, and then it doesn't even do it. It literally just doesn't take it. Like I said, it might have, but sometimes it says that, because sometimes it says that it doesn't, but then it accepts the thumbnail. So like it's literally just all of the issues that this stalker has caused for these apps, or he broke these apps. This is one of those things where, again, I don't know if it's going to be. So the previous thumbnail that it probably would have been was the e-bike one. So if it's not that one, if it's a thumbnail that's representative of what you're seeing, then great. I tried to make it that thumbnail. It probably just didn't take. Again, this stalker that is affecting things is breaking stuff and not making it work. Like almost like when you see me start a stream and it's like the wrong title and the wrong, because this app's unfortunately stored. So while I do see the potential and I do see that it's a good app and stuff like that, just recognize that those things happen pretty regularly, and this little has done wrong. Yet again, another thing that has happened that YouTube has done wrong. So the police around here really need to start doing shit. Because the gentleman that was on a little fucking dirt bike, mini bike thing, that doesn't even look like it has a license plate, I can't even tell, was just behind out so easily. And this guy was so impatient at the fact that I was driving 45 and a 45, roughly between 45 and 47. Let's be honest, I was driving like 47, 48, and a 45, let's be honest, right? So that's what I was going about that. And this guy, no lie, why are we taking the stream down to one concurrent right as I'm revealing what this person did? Did you notice that? I want you to notice this as I start to talk about what this person just did on the road. YouTube proceeded to take the stream down to one concurrent to make everybody think that there's one concurrent in here. So in case you all collectively kind of noticed that a bunch of people left, nobody left, you're all still in here listening. YouTube just lies. Starting to notice now? Anyway, we have some pretty serious trolling, we have some pretty serious view botting, we have some pretty serious suppression of views going on too. Where YouTube allows federal laws to be broken and doesn't hold people accountable. So what this person did was they went the wrong way through the covered bridge and through that park and cut through the park just to go around where I was using the road. And he cut through a park the wrong way just to get in front of me. And thus you see police in this area aren't actually doing what they should be doing. There's no police. There's none. There's not even anybody on the road. I see no cars whatsoever. There's nobody. There's nobody behind me. There's no police sitting around. There's nobody. Meanwhile, this little mini bike comes just flying down this fucking road and cuts the wrong way through a park. And he's so impatient behind me, driving the speed limit, that he cuts the wrong way through the covered bridge park with his little illegal mini bike. So don't you want me to record now? Don't you wish you had seen that? Oh, but that's right. To get myself ready for this whole thing, I'm trying not to. Yep, I'm trying to prepare and get used to it, but I'll tell you what, don't you want this? Wouldn't you have liked to have seen that just now? Because he's fucking gone, man. He is gone. And that was a little mini bike. Okay? Like little fucking, you know what I mean by a mini bike. That thing is dangerous. That dude could wipe out in seconds and it's raining. You can see that. And it's only just slightly raining. It's very slippery. The road is slick. And this guy went the wrong way through a park just to get around me when I'm going the speed limit. And then thus every day these things happen where I'm driving down the road and I see the local police doing basically nothing, where there's no police around until I say something. Then suddenly 2 fucking 3, 4, 5 fucking police cars pass by me after I've been on stream calling it out and yelling about it, bitching that this just happened. Yeah, then we see it. Where the fuck were they? What the hell were they doing? So this is the point. As so regularly I can find things that are wrong that easily you could pull people over for. Yet day in and day out, these assholes are just sitting at the police station half the time, worried about the guy that's in the back filming the cars, filming their lot, and shit like that. Who the fuck cares? If you're worried about a guy walking around your lot filming police cars, what do your police have stored in their vehicles? Open containers, maybe? Drugs? Probably. What are you trying to cover up? It's public, a public space. And unless you protect that and put up a fence and keep people out, you're responsible for doing that. The public that's fair game, man. You can't sit there and fucking try to momentarily police somebody, their freedom right to record. Idiots. And then meanwhile, day in and day out, this happens. And now we're getting closer to a hands-free law about the public. I'm not angry that guy passed me. I'm not angry. I want someone to pull him over and follow him because I'm concerned about his safety. The guy clearly was doing something unsafe. Probably had a screw loose. A little mini bike flying down the road in the rain. Couldn't even tell if it had a license plate, like I said. You know, like, I don't even care if somebody tailgates me. It's the people that do other stuff. It's the people that, you know, fly around you or start swerving back and forth. You tailgate me, I pretty much don't care for the most part. I will sit there and just calmly not say anything usually. But it's the people that start escalating and they're irritated that you're not driving the speed they want to drive and stuff like that. This is everybody.
Hi, are you using the mobile app today?
No.
What can I get you?
Okay, again, number 7.
And the drink?
Large Coke.
Anything else?
I did want a medium fry, though. I did not
Okay.
want a large meal. I just want a medium fry and a large Coke, and that's everything.
Perfect. Your total's going to be $9.53 at the first window.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, they try to charge you a little bit more, but we gotta catch them. I think it's just a mistake. Most people think that they want that. I don't think she tried to do it. Hi.
It's $9.53. Thank you. Did you need the receipt?
No.
All right. Have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you.
So there's also like expectations of like with some of the stuff that we were talking about earlier. There's also, oh hey, what's up? There's also like with some of the stuff we were talking about earlier with like recordings and stuff. You have to realize that there's also certain times where there's expectations of privacy, and that's what we're talking about with like recordings and stuff like that. If you're, you know, like with expectation of privacy and stuff like that. Thank you. Just sort of handed it to me and walked away. Interesting. So there's an expectation of privacy. You know, like when you're just like by yourself in your house, in your car, or whatever. When you're talking on the phone with somebody, there's an expectation of privacy. When you're dealing with the public, you're constantly dealing with the public and stuff like that. You have people in and out, like if that's like your job, you know, or something like that. Well, that might be a little bit different. You do not have an expectation of privacy, for example, if you work at, you know, a restaurant where people are just in and out. Now, the people that own the establishment and run the establishment may also not want you to record and stuff like that in there, and they have every right to do that. But if you are outside the establishment on the sidewalk, for example, and you're just recording and stuff like that, you have every right to do that. And so, what you have to realize is this is what's happening, is that you're running into these things where people are... Like, for example, I just watched a video recently that took place in New York. And that's not too far away. And what happened was the police were called to deal with a disturbance of somebody supposedly like filming outside their establishment or something like that. And so they get called there to deal with it. What we can find out is the entire time he's there, he's there because he just happened to be walking by And apparently, like, these people are eating outside the restaurant, and they start calling him fat. And you happen to notice that, like, they were also, like, insulting, like, the one homeless guy that was sitting there, too. And they were trying to, like, make him leave. And they were, like, getting the restaurant people to make the homeless guy leave and stuff. So, this guy set up shop and started recording it. Basically, them calling him fat, being ignorant, and insulting the homeless guy. And basically, the homeless guy was just sort of kind of sitting there. It's a sidewalk. Like, there's outdoor seating on this, like, sort of sidewalk area. So, there, in my opinion, when you eat outside a restaurant that's on a sidewalk, you have zero expectation of privacy. If there's, like, a terrace separated side, like, beside the establishment, okay, like, I can understand if, like, the guy was, like, coming over and filming you and reaching over the edge and shit. That's a little bit different. But if he's just walking by and you start calling him fat and he's noticing that, like, you're trying you're, like, insulting the homeless guy, like, the whole interaction with the police there and everything, these guys were, like, insulting the homeless guy. You could see him in the background that, like, the people that were still there and still eating and still there during this altercation were literally, like, sitting there laughing and making fun of the homeless guy that was sitting there. And so, like, you rationalize what's actually happening. You actually rationalize that the business and all these people that are eating there are actually just making fun of people. And sitting there eating and don't have any expectation, you know, like they literally just sit there to make fun of people as they walk past. So anyway. Anyway. What the hell? Why is this on top of my burger? Why is that on top of my burger? What the fuck is that? That's pretty fucking disgusting. And I'm appetizing. Yeah, it's pretty fucking disgusting. So, call me crazy, but does it look like snot to you? Like, call me crazy, but does it look like snot to you? I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back. I don't know, like, that's gross, man. I don't want some black fucking shit on the top of my burger. Yeah, you know what? No, I'm not getting out of the car. We're dealing with this. We're dealing with this right here. I'm getting out of the car. I am not getting out of this car. No.
What can I get done?
Actually, I was coming back through because I just ordered a 2 cheeseburger meal, and it looks like there's like snot or something on the top of my top bun or something. I was just wondering if you guys could just remake the burgers, because that's pretty gross.
Okay, you can pull it around.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
Hey. I don't know what it is, but I wouldn't eat that.
Yeah, you're fine. You can just pull it.
I mean, I know it's probably just like, you know, exaggerating a little bit, but I don't know what the heck that is, man.
Sorry.
Like, I'm really not trying to be, you know what I'm saying? That's really weird, man. I'm sure it's probably just a piece of grill something or other, but...
Yeah, I think it's just a burnt onion.
Yeah, but it's still gross. It's on my bun. Can I just...
Make sure you scrape the grill and separate.
Can I have like 2 though? Because I don't
Yeah,
really want to
yeah,
eat
they're-
this one
they're
either. You can
remaking
have it if you
for you.
want. Like I don't.
No, we can't take it. You can keep it.
Okay,
But,
okay.
You can just pull up to the next window and they'll give it to you there, alright?
Thank you
Yeah,
so
you're
much.
welcome.
Really not trying to be a jerk about it. I'm just like, that's gross, man. Thank you. That lady, it's the manager. Everybody in that store is so nice. The manager is a fucking bitch. She looked at me, did not say a single fucking word, and she looked irritated. She looked irritated. She didn't say anything. She didn't say I'm sorry. She handed me the bag, walked away. That's what just happened. Yeah, like, I just witnessed the manager be rude to me and all the employees be super nice and receptive. And the manager was literally did not say a single word. Handed me the bag. I like just literally quick looked away and looked really irritated. So that's unacceptable. You can't do that. Are you a manager? So like everybody in there is super nice. They're really, really nice people. That I've seen that lady before too. That runs the checkout. She brings me up too. She's really nice. Yeah, these are better. There's definitely more of a freshness to this one. My thing is like, you gotta be understanding of nitpicky people when you run a business like that. Like as long as somebody's polite and stuff like that, I think especially them. But even if they're not, you still want to make it right. But like, no, I mean, if someone came to me like that with a complaint, just, you know, immediately just like, you know, Really sorry that happened. Definitely gonna make that right for you. And I usually try to, because it's disgusting. Like, you have to realize that turns people off from the business. I don't know, man. Like, for a while there, I was feeling good about McDonald's, and now, like, it was actually kind of giving me an appetite, giving me a reason to come out here and eat some food. Now just that one little thing, and then the manager's attitude toward it. It was the manager's attitude. It wasn't the employees. They took it so seriously. Hey, can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you? I saw the manager like laugh hysterically out loud when they handed me my cheeseburgers the first time. I saw her laugh. So I knew that, like, they were joking around and having a good time and stuff. I knew that she wasn't actually upset. She was irritated that I wanted them to remake these burgers. And then again, didn't even, said nothing. Handed me the bag. That is fucked up. That is fucked up. No, I like those guys. I like the employees. They're nice. But that, why did you have to look at me like that? That manager, it's like hands me the bag and gives me a fucking dirty look. I should hang out and see if she looks at people like other people like that. I mean, it's honestly, I'll be honest with you. I like that place. I like them, and I like the team. I really wish they would fix the hole that's been there for fucking years. That I literally ran my car through a few times and could easily cause damage to it. I feel bad for the employees that have to drive in there every day. No, that's to have the hole. There's a gaping hole in the pavement right on the right hand side as you're trying to pull in the entrance. It is literally on the right hand side. You will hit it every time with your right wheel in the middle of the night because you don't know it's there. So any new person going to the establishment, yeah, this is gonna happen now. But yeah, like I said, they handled it well, except for the manager. Isn't that interesting? Unless you see everything we kind of talking about with that They just, everybody knows that. That company well, we all know that, you know, everything I've been talking about lately and stuff like that. We all know that, you know, at this point, I'm not alone in thinking and knowing that management is mistreated. And sometimes what you see is just somebody becomes a different person because of daily mistreatment, because they actually live in toxicity, they live in harassment, they live in daily suppression of thought, of any idea, anything really. It's just mindless suppression, mindless. And then, you know, endless duties that are always assigned to that person that they could never possibly accomplish all of that. Never possibly get it all done. Just an abhorrent amount of seriously, if I actually sat here and like daily sort of you know, like if I actually sat here and like daily sort of regularly kept track of everything that was expected, I would start to realize that there's not enough time. Like, basically what I would realize is that I would start to fill open. Not so open. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Appreciate it.